Hey, how you doing? My name is Brian. Welcome to the channel. This is my 240 95 240 SX with the rb25 swap. Alright, so story of this car. Me and my dad bought it as automatic. This is just a freaking magnet. Let's stress out. Me and my dad bought this as a little project for us. It was automatic, and then we converted it to a 5-speed, and we threw in the RB and all that good stuff. So story is, we had it for a while. We never did nothing with it, and then I joined the army, and then I took it in and I started doing some stuff to it, and then next thing you know, bam, I sold it because my daughter was coming, even though I spent the money on other crap. Well, that's not your fault, that's mine. Right, anyway, I sold it, and then the same dude that I sold it to, I ended up buying it back. I'm pretty sure he changed the shell, but the motor's still the same. This is what it looks like on the inside. We got the 3 gauges. Looks beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so anyway, right now, it got 600cc injectors, and we have to put the OEM's ones back because it's running so rich that it won't even rev past 4,500. My air fuel ratio, the sensor's bad, so pretty much we're just gonna wing it. I just replaced the front mount intercooler because it was bad, but yeah. So long story short, I bought these 600cc injectors because I thought the injectors were bad, and next thing you know, I installed them and it was having the same problem. I'm like, what the fuck is it? And I'm talking to my buddy. He's like, yo, check the intercooler piping, make sure you know everything is sealed, this, that. And I'm like, I did. Well, I kind of did. I just, like, you know, felt it, finger effed it, and a little bit and stuff, but it was always broken. Anyway, so I finger effed it, and it was still, I don't know. Anyways, I checked it and I thought it was good, but I didn't take off the bumper and, like, you know, thoroughly look at it. So pretty much I took off the bumper because I'm like, all right, time to tear down the motor, see what's causing this problem, because I thought maybe it was the ECU or something, but yeah, it wasn't. It was a boost leak, like a hardcore boost leak. I'm talking about, I took off the bumper and I touched the intercooler and it just fell. I'm like, oh shit. So yeah, the intercooler, what happened was the intercooler, one of the bolts on the left side, on the passenger side, that holds the intercooler up, got loose, and the bolt fell out, so pretty much slanted the intercooler and it just popped off. So yeah, I didn't even know. Alright, so I just got the hood off, and this is what we're working with. rb25 series 1, custom down-facing, you know, turbo manifold. I think it's a 60 trim turbo, if I'm correct. They got the Freddy intercooler, front mount. I got the bumper over there, but yeah, this is what we're working with. Series 1, you can tell it's a Series 1 because of right there, that little bad boy, that's the igniter. The Series 2 didn't come with the igniter, so it's a little bit better. And another thing too, Series 1, they come with weak oil pumps, and yeah, highly recommend to changing it to a N1 oil pump if you can, if you got the funds. But yeah, we've had this car for so long. I'm talking about, like, back then they didn't even have like wire harness swaps. You know, like the harness swaps that you could just plug and play. Like, we had everything like short. This is the original harness that was short. That was shortened and lengthened to fit the chassis and everything. So yeah. But like I said, yeah, there she is. Right now we're gonna change the injectors, because these are 600cc injectors, back to the OEM ones. Luckily on the RB form, someone hooked me up and they sold me some OEM injectors for $20. I was like, yo, I gotta get that. I gotta get them. So the wife let me. I bought them. They got here on Wednesday. I wanted to make this video and stuff earlier, but I'm still recovering from a horrible flu. I gotta say it was a fluke because I felt like I was dying, you know. But yeah, this is really simple to do. So let me see if I can get a better shot of what it looks like. Alright, so with these, luckily I have the Freddy intake manifold, because if not, when it's over you have to like take it apart so that you could get to these, so you can access these. These are pretty simple for the most part. You can just unplug them and Charlie Mike, you know what I'm saying? But first, you need to unscrew them. I highly recommend impact, not an impact, what is it called? Impact screwdriver. So pretty much when you hit it, it'll with the impact, it'll push, thrust forward, and twist it at the same time. So there's less chance of you stripping it like this little bad boy right here. I don't know if you can see it. Right over there, somewhere. All right. A little tip is if you got like old O-rings or something, or you're reusing your O-rings and all that good stuff, one little trick that you can do is use Vaseline to help seal the injectors. It kind of sounds a little sketchy, but trust me, it works. I had back in my day, I had you know, everyone goes through a Honda phases. So I had a EK hatch with a B16 boosted with DSM injectors. Yo, that thing ripped, but this is the same problem I had with taking them out. That's why I damaged the old injectors, so I had to buy new ones. That's why I can't just throw the old ones back on. Hopefully I don't ruin these, because I really do plan on using these again. So yeah. So after we do this, we're gonna mount the hood hinges. I already did this one, but we're gonna mount the other side, and then after I'm gonna replace a battery, not a terminal, you know, the little clamp that holds the battery terminal. That's what I'm replacing next. I'm so pumped to drive this thing again. You have no clue. I'm so excited. They're unplugged. Now time to try to wiggle these bad boys out of here. You're gonna pinch them right. You're gonna put, all right, where is this thing? It's not focusing. Autofocus. Autofocus. All right, there it is. So you're gonna put this in between here like this, and you're just gonna rotate like that, and it'll pop it right out. All right. So you won't ruin no injectors.
Pop right out like butter, bro. Damn, this thing has so much fuel.
Boom! Alright, so we got them all out. So now we're gonna throw in the OEM 370 ejectors, and then hopefully this thing will start and we could take it around the block.
I'll take it off. Let's see if I can reverse one of these real quick. See if it'll work. If it will, yes. If it won't, I'll screw it. Oh, we'll see it.
Alright, so I'm finally done. They're all in. These are the 600s. Sorry for it being so dirty. I'm gonna clean this, clean the engine bay, clean everything. Gotta take care of my baby again, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so right now, another thing that we need to do is, yeah, it's really filthy over here, but is replace one of the terminals. I'll do that in a sec, and then we can, and then I'm gonna show you guys, actually I can show you guys how to do the mod real quick now. For the hood, it's really easy. I'll explain it right here. Alright, so you see this? You see this nub right there? Let me see if I can zoom in. There's this little nub right here. This thing's loose, so it's able to do this, but I'm gonna take it down anyway. But if you can't, if yours doesn't do that, then you have to completely take off the fender to access the bolts, and then you can take this out and then do it from the other side. So I'm gonna do that real quick, and then I'll get back to you. Alright guys, so a little update. I got everything on. Nudge that so I could open up all the way for the hood mod. I set up the battery terminal again. So now I'm just gonna put everything together, and then hopefully she'll start, and then we can take it for around the block. You know what I'm saying? You excited? I'm fucking pumped. Cause it's been like, woo, it's been a minute since I've driven this car, man. Like, you don't even know. We get on a little bit, let it warm up and everything. Ooh, I'm so pumped. I'm so pumped. All right, let me see if this thing will stay on this time so you guys can see what I'm doing, all right? All right, so we're gonna start out with the bumper because it's easier. Where is the bumper? What's going on, guys? So, it's Brian from the future. So pretty much what happened was, a little update. The car was running, I got the car running, everything was great, it was ripping, what? I ended up starting doing some body work on it because I wanted to repaint it to you know, to make it look nice. I wanted to make it a quality build. So yeah, so I ended up started this program with Caliber Collision or whatever, and that's where I was doing it. And on the way back from school, I broke an axle. The bolts like loosened and came off, and it broke axle, and it damaged the subframe a little bit. It works now, but it damaged the subframe. It had to get a new axle and everything. So yeah, it broke, and I ended up fixing it again after it broke. Redid all the suspension, like, you know, ball joints, brake pads, like little stuff like that, you know. And then it broke again. So this time, like once I was at my actual job, I was just on my way home, and yeah, it sounded like a Subaru. I'm like, oh, something is up, something is wrong. And she just shut off on me right in front of my apartment complex at the time, and it was just a pain just to get it in. I literally had to call a tow truck driver just to help push it inside my garage. So pretty much stayed there for a little bit. Then after that, yeah, ended up moving. So I had a, actually no, the HOA was like, you gotta move this or it's getting towed. And I was like, shit. So I ended up putting it on top. I was trying to tow it on the dolly, but to tow it on the dolly, I needed to take off the bumper, the intercooler, and everything. So I took off the intercooler, and a whole bunch of gas came out. And I was like, oh, no, why? So that means one of the injectors were bad, or my fuel regulator was bad. Something was going on. I haven't really messed with it since, until like recently, but yeah, then I just towed it to my uncle's house and left it there until I moved into my current house. So now in this current house, we should you're gonna see a completely new redo. Like, I'm gonna fix so many things that are wrong with it. You guys, hopefully I get to teach you guys something about bodywork and, like, you know, metalworking and stuff, because the front end, the right side, it was like hit and pushed in. I didn't know that. Bought the car back like that from the person that I sold it to. It wasn't like that before, but it's alright. You live and you learn, and we're gonna make it look nice. So hopefully you guys can, you know, join me along for this ride, and hope to teach you guys something. A little feedback. Would love some feedback too. So thank you for everything, and hopefully I can see you guys later. You know? Alright. See ya.